Hi everyone, this is Mufaddal with Apple Vibes. This video is a tutorial for someone who has shifted from Windows to Mac and also for someone who is using a laptop for the first time. I have divided the tutorial into 10 categories starting from very basics and moving towards advanced level and given the timestamps in the description below, so feel free to scroll through the video. And if you are new to the channel and into using your Apple products like a pro, you can also join me in my journey and subscribe to my channel. That said, let's dive in, shall we? Starting off with the menu bar. Now menu bar is located at the top in all Macs. It's divided into two categories. This is the menu bar and this is the status bar. The menu bar consists of all available options available for a particular app you are using. For example, now it's showing Finder. So these are the options, these are the menus available for Finder. And what is Finder? I'll be talking about that later in the video. It's like the window explorer on the Mac. And this is the Apple logo. This is the basic menu you'll need in your daily life. This is about this Mac. You'll have all the information about your Mac over here. Next is system preferences. We'll be talking about that after menu bar in this video. And then we can restart or shut down or lock our screen directly from here. But unlike on Windows, you don't have a keyboard shortcut for restarting or shutting down your Mac, but for locking your screen or logging out, you have keyboard shortcuts available. Now if you go into an app, let's say Safari, and immediately you can see that from Finder it has changed to Safari. So now all the menus available here are for Safari and not for Finder. And the best part about a Mac's menu bar is that you can easily search for a setting or option located in one of the menus using the search option in the help tab. So if I need an option and I don't know in which menu bar it is, all I have to do is search for that option. I'll say bookmarks in the sidebar. So we'll choose this, and very conveniently it will show you with an arrow where that setting or option is located in the menu bar. Now moving on to the status bar. Status bar has all basic info and settings directly at your fingertips. You can even add or remove icons from the status bar using the command key. For example, I want to add AirDrop to the status bar. All I have to do is hit the command key, just keep holding it, drag and drop it to the status bar, and now you have AirDrop available at the status bar. If you want to remove something, all you have to do is hold the command key, and for example, I want to remove this AirDrop again, just drag it to the desktop. You'll see that X icon, leave it and it will disappear from the status menu. These are what we call as utility apps. This won't be available by default on a Mac, but if you want to download these utility apps, check out my video on utility apps from the cards popping right now. Now moving on to system preferences. This is like the control panel from Windows, like we had on Windows, and you can access it through the Apple menu and system preferences. There are many settings to play with, and don't be afraid to change settings. I will be talking about some of the important settings later on this video, but if you want me to make a detailed video on Mac system preferences, do let me know in the comment section below. So you can change in basic stuff from the general. You can set it to light or dark or auto, whatever you want. You can change the colors, so you can do all of that stuff from general settings. Then you can set the wallpaper from desktop and screensaver, and dock we'll be talking about later in this video about dock. Mission control also we'll be talking about later in the end of this video because this is an advanced feature. Moving on to Launchpad, and you can access the Launchpad from the dock. It's a unique feature. Like on iPhones, you have all your apps organized in the app drawer. So you can access the Launchpad from keyboard shortcuts or from the dock or even using gestures from the trackpad. So you have all your apps organized in this app drawer. You can make folders. Just drag and drop one app into another and that will make a folder. So you can rename it whatever you want, or otherwise let it be as it is. You can even organize the apps as you please, like I want this messages to be first and something like that. You can delete the apps which you have downloaded from the app store directly from here, but if you have downloaded a third-party app, you can't uninstall that app from here. And if you want to know how to do that, let me know in the comment section below. You also have the jiggle mode like we have on iPhones. All you have to do is just click and hold on an app and it will give you that jiggle mode very conveniently. Next up is dock, and it is located at the bottom of your Mac. Now dock is the coolest thing about a Mac with its super animation effect. You can add an app directly to the dock by just dragging the app from either the applications folder, from Finder, or from Launchpad itself. For example, I want to add voice memos to my dock. All I have to do is just hold to this app and drag and drop it to the dock, and it will add that app very conveniently to my dock. You can also hide the dock if you want. You can do that from system preferences, or you can also use the keyboard shortcuts like I have shown in my keyboard shortcuts video. This is how you hide and unhide the dock. You can do that from system preferences as well. Now you can also change the animation effect. You can change this magnification effect if you want. When you go to the dock and you scroll within the apps, you get this magnification effect. Now if you don't want that, you can turn it off from here now, and you won't get that magnification effect. So you can change the magnification from here directly from minimum to max. This is how the magnification will be on minimum, and this is how it will be on max. You can change the size of the dock and position from either left or right or bottom of the screen from here. Now whenever you open an app, a dot underneath that app will represent that the app is still running. Unlike Windows, Mac has two options to close an application. So we are in Safari right now. The first one just closes the window, and the second one quits the app. The first one is Command and W. So if I hit Command and W, what will happen is it will close the window. You can still see the dot under Safari. So we closed the window, but still the app is running. But if you want to close the app, if you want to quit the app, you'll have to hit Command and Q on your keyboard, and that will quit that app. So you can see the dot has gone from under Safari. So that means if you want to just close the window and you want the app to still be running, you have to hit Command and W. If you want to quit the app, you'll have to hit Command and Q on your MacBook. Moving on to a very powerful tool in a Mac, and it's a search tool known as Spotlight. You can access it through the status bar, through the search icon, or you can hit the keyboard shortcuts Command and spacebar together to access the Spotlight. It's light years ahead than the search tool we have on Windows. So you can search for anything located on your Mac. For example, I'll search M1. This is the script I wrote for this video. You can see it's showing as pages document and showing all the details. And also all the other search results will be categorized like into bookmarks and history, other, and folders, applications, or whatever you search will be categorized very nicely in the Spotlight search bar. You can also search for something on the internet or even do basic calculations directly from the Spotlight. So let's say 500 plus 25 into 46. You'll get the search result very fast on your Spotlight itself. And if I want to search for something from the internet, I'll say 500 USD to INR. That conversion it will give me directly on the Spotlight. So some basic searches and basic calculation, you don't have to go to Safari or calculator. You can do that directly from the Spotlight itself. Now a pro tip for using Spotlight: if you want to search for an app, you can do that very quickly by just typing the initials of that app. For example, Google Chrome. So instead of typing Google Chrome all the way till the end, all I have to do is hit GNC and it will give me Google Chrome for GNC in the Spotlight. Now next up is trackpad. The size of a trackpad is huge on a MacBook, and so is its usage. You can do wonders using the trackpad in system preferences. First we'll have to go to the trackpad settings under Apple logo, then system preferences. You have an option as trackpad. Under trackpad you have three options available as point and scroll, scroll and zoom, and more gestures. From the first one, just enable secondary click. On a Mac, to right click you'll have to tap with two fingers on a trackpad, which makes working efficient and better. So it's not a right click and you don't have to click at the right side of your track. The second setting is just for zooming basically, and third option gets us to the advanced features in a trackpad. This feature should be used from day one on getting a new Mac. You have the previews of all the features given here. So check this out and enable whatever you need. And you can also change the gesture according to your preferences. Like for example, I want to use notification center or mission control a lot, but I don't want to swipe with 4 fingers. So just click on this little arrow and it will give you all the options available. You can change that gesture too. So if I don't want 4 fingers and I want 3 fingers, very conveniently I can change it from here. Moving on to Finder. Now this is probably the most important part of a Mac. Finder will always run in the background, so you can't close it. So you'll see a dot under Finder because it will always be running. It's like Windows Explorer from Windows, but a lot better. You can choose from different views from the tab here as list or columns or gallery, and also add folders that you use a lot in the sidebar. So you have all these folders available in the sidebar like downloads, movies, music. And if you use a folder a lot, for example, I use the FCPX templates a lot, all I have to do is just click on this and drag and drop it to the sidebar, and voila, that folder will appear in the sidebar. And if I want to delete this, I'll just double tap on that, or right click from my mouse and remove it from the sidebar. Also, as you can notice, there is a tab for iCloud as well. So if you have other iCloud devices like iPhone or iPad, this is going to be a very handy feature for you. And a pro tip, within any app, if you want to go to its setting, for example, if I want to go to find the settings, all I have to do is just hit command and comma, and that will take you to the Finder preferences. Preferences meaning settings in Mac, and you can change the settings accordingly from here. So there are a lot of features in Finder that I have covered in another video. Check it out from the link in the description or from the card popping above, and I highly suggest you check that video because it covers all the basic features and pro features in Finder. Next is iCloud, which is another Apple only feature. Now desktop on your Macs will by default be set as an iCloud folder, meaning whatever you store at the desktop will automatically be uploaded to iCloud. Some people like this feature as it is, and some unlink the desktop from iCloud because sometimes it can be annoying. So in order to do that, we'll go to system preferences from our Apple menu and then choose this Apple ID. Under Apple ID, we have an option as iCloud. So from here you can select or deselect the apps from which the data will automatically upload to iCloud. But for enabling or disabling desktop, you'll have to go to options under iCloud Drive. And here you can see that this option as desktop and documents folder is disabled on my Mac. So if you want to enable it, it will be enabled by default. But if you want to disable it, you can do it from here and just click on done. So now you can store anything on the desktop and you don't have to worry that it will be automatically uploaded to iCloud Drive. But still, if you want to upload something to iCloud, all you have to do is drag and drop that folder. For example, if you want to upload this to my iCloud, all I have to do is drag and drop this folder here, and that will start uploading, as you can see, to my iCloud Drive. Next up is Mission Control and Application Windows. You can access that from the Apple menu and System Preferences. Beside Dock and MenuBar, you have Mission Control. There are multiple ways to access them using keyboard shortcuts or hotkeys or from the trackpad. We'll see how to access them from the keyboard shortcuts here. So you can see Mission Control and Application Windows. So you can choose from the shortcuts given here. You can set a shortcut according to your preference. Now, difference between Mission Control and Application Windows is that Mission Control will show all apps which are currently running. What I mean by that is I have like 2-3 apps running. If I hit Control and up arrow key, which is for Mission Control, it will show me all the apps which are running currently and also show me the desktop. I can add desktops from here. I'll be talking about desktops after Mission Control. So it will be showing all the apps which are currently running and also the desktops. So very conveniently I can switch between apps or switch between desktops from Mission Control. And while Application Windows will purely display the app you are currently on and show recents if available for that app. So I'm currently running this video editor app. So if I hit Control and down arrow key, which is for Application Windows, so instead of showing me all the apps, it will show me that app and also show me all the recent documents available for the same app. So if I shift to Pages and I hit the same command, Control and down, it will show me all the documents which were recently available. So I can scroll through them directly from the Application Windows and open one of them if I want to. Moving on to desktops. Now even Mac has multiple desktops like on Windows. So if you're working on 2 different projects at the same time, you could use this feature. To add a desktop, all you have to do is hit Control and up arrow key for Mission Control. Here you can find desktop. At the right side you can find a plus button, so you can add as many desktops as you want, and even you can cancel or quit that desktop right from here. And the better part is, if you are using an app and if you choose to enter the full screen mode from here, either you can do it from here or you can use the keyboard shortcut Command, Control and F, and that will take you to the full screen mode. So whenever an app goes to a full screen mode, that will automatically turn into a desktop. What I mean by that is we'll hit Control and up arrow key, and you can see that we have a desktop, but the next app Notion, which we went into the full screen mode, has turned automatically into a desktop. So if you want to work between multiple apps and you don't want to make a mess on your desktop, you can use this feature. And the best part is, on a Mac, navigating between desktops is very soothing and fun. All you have to do is swipe left or right using 4 fingers like this. So if I have multiple apps open in full screen mode, for example, I have this app as well open in full screen mode, all I have to do is swipe using 4 fingers left and right, and very conveniently and very easily I can swipe through desktop. And if I want to change position of desktop, if I want Notion to be first, I just have to click on that desktop or app and drag it to wherever I want. If I want it to be first or second or wherever I want, just drag and drop it, and there you go. This is all I think is required for giving you a kickstart in using your Mac, and you can also begin your journey in becoming a pro Mac user by subscribing to my channel. Also check some more cool Mac videos from my channel. Thanks for watching. My name is Mufaddal. This is Apple Vibes. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.